Okay, so it's the old thing like the bamboo moves in the wind because it's elastic, and the tree cracks and it gets damaged. And the same thing happens when you don't let the tissue move on a regular basis, and you like putting it into let's say a castle or something, and cuffs, and it doesn't move. So this causes a lot of problems. So let your ankles and your joints move, because motion is lotion. That's how it's meant to be. And the next shoe is actually I always call it the reality confusing shoe, more or less translated in German, because what happens here is you have this air cushion for your heel, so it actually like lifts your heel, so it's not zero level anymore. And then another interesting thing happens. Those shoes rarely have enough toe space. So usually if you would walk barefoot or in correct shoes, the sensory feedback from your feet to your head would be like, okay, walking with the heel, that hurts, that's not okay, let's try something else. And then you would walk on the front and it would be like, that's okay. So you would use this forefoot pattern. But in those shoes, it totally changes your reality, because if you walk with a forefoot step pattern, then usually your foot would like fan out a little bit. Okay, so your toes would widen a little bit. But since the shoe is very narrow, this doesn't work, so it feels uncomfortable. So walking with the front is like, it doesn't feel right. And then you will try to walk with your heel. And since this is cushioned, it feels okay. So instead of okay, not okay, it's not okay, okay. So it changes your whole reality, and you feel like walking on your heel is very good. And by doing so, you will change a lot of like muscle connections in your whole body, and you will change the way you walk and your body moves. So this is actually a shoe you shouldn't wear. What to wear? It's very simple. It's not typically this brand, it's just one example, but you need a very thin sole that's also flexible. So how thin it could be, I'm not very familiar with inches, but in centimeters it would be, or millimeters actually, it would be like 2 to let's say 6 millimeters, that's quite okay. And your shoe should be flexible. So your foot should be free, and the shoe should adapt to your foot and not the other way. So you actually see a lot of people producing shoes. They show this on their videos, right? They're doing this with the shoes, and they're smiling. But actually, a thing you need to consider is that if you can do this with your foot, I want to see it. Send me your video, because actually this it's okay, but it's not too relevant. This one is relevant. So can the shoe move in this direction, and actually can the shoe twist and turn? So if that is like happening with the shoe, then this is a good shoe for you. So you need to consider a shoe that's thin and flexible. And actually, if the sole is very thin, then also the weight of the shoe goes down, because most of the weight is considered to be the sole. If you have a very thick sole, then the shoe is obviously heavy, and if the sole is thin, then it becomes like very simple. So those are the things you need to consider wearing shoes. So what's the conclusion of this whole thing? Actually, if you take a look at this guy over here, then you can say that you're not too far away from him, because if you would have been born into his tribe, or put there by your parents at a very early age, then you could have adopted to this environment. Okay, perhaps, I don't know how your skin tone is, perhaps you have a little sun issues at first, but also this would like get less and less. But then you could like hunt the way he does, you would be slim the way he is, because you have the same food that he eats and the same amounts that he eats, and you could track game and everything, and you would walk around barefoot the way he does, and you would use the forefoot step pattern. And you can see that this is very natural, and perhaps you should consider your origins a little bit more when it comes to moving and caring for your body, and you will see that you can get rid of a lot of problems, and a lot of problems won't even occur if you use your body in a proper way, in a safe way. So this is it. Thank you for your attention, and you can see if you use the forefoot step pattern, look at those three guys, they're very happy, and you can see that the old guys, they are moving in the forefoot step pattern for much longer than the younger guys, so they are a lot more happy. So thanks for your attention, but actually we're not really done. There are some things I want to give you on your way. As I said earlier, there's a Forefoot Step book and an online training. So if you want to get the book, which is already out now all over the world, you can search for a simple guide to the Forefoot Step on Amazon, for example, worldwide, and you can get a hardcover or an ebook. And it's a very short book, as you can see here. It's not very thick, so it gives you very, very brief instructions on how to move it, or how to use it, how to use the pattern. And I don't know if right now, when you're watching this video, if the video course is already online, if it gets done, if you click like 500 likes, you remember. If it's online, then you can see the link down there in the video descriptions. And I just put some testimonials for you into this presentation, what experts say, and you can read what Dr. Robert Schleip, like the German fascia guru, says about the book, or Tom Myers, the author of Anatomy Trains, or Mr. Gustafsson from Transcendent Bodywork, what he says about the book, or Dr. Ray McCallum, who's like also very famous in the foot world, let's put it like this way. So check out those testimonials and credentials, and if you like it, get the book, and if the online training is on, get the training. But more important than this is, if you're ready for more, then you can get 100% free fascia fitness online video training, and you will also get the link down there in the video descriptions, and it gives you 5 very simple, very cool exercises that you can do every day, and they will help you a lot. And I call them the 5 wise men, because people who do it, they are considered to be wise. Very cool training. It's totally for free. You will get an email for like 4 weeks, 1 week, or 1 video per week. And if you don't like it anymore, you can unsubscribe every time. It's no problem. Currently, there are like thousands of people in Germany doing it at this moment. But even more important, don't forget to like this thing, and check out the international section of the video channel, and subscribe to the channel if you like to. And remember, sharing is caring. So if you think that Forefoot Step pattern is a thing that's very important, then share this video on your Facebook channel, Instagram, whatever, YouTube channel, or something like this. Just share it to other people, and inform them and help them to live a healthy life and a better life. And yeah, that's about it. And thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Dirk Beckmann, USt-IdNr, signing out. Have a nice time. Bye bye.